for the food's sake. I feel as if the world goes more vegan, then like I guess like less would be, but I don't think it'll be stopped.
Right.
That's like the fullest. You know?
So you're right. If you went vegan right now, that wouldn't mean that all the animals in the world would stop being harmed, right?
Right.
So that is true. I agree with you on that. But you also said if the whole world was vegan, then what would happen then?
Then I guess animals would stop being killed as much.
So aren't you part of the world? Don't you live in the world?
Yes. But
so then aren't you part of that
indirectly, equation? Indirectly, I guess I am hurting, but not as much as what the sign is implying.
So when you say indirectly.
I have my own platform. It's called the Vegan.
What do you mean when you say indirectly? What do you mean by that?
I'm a consumer. I'm not necessarily the person doing the act of.
Okay. So absolutely. So
like indirectly, they're selling it to me because they're making money off of it.
Exactly.
But so I guess like indirectly, I'm causing it, but like there's a step in between.
Okay. So yeah, you're right. I mean, you can say that it's indirect because there's a degree of separation. However, I kind of feel like that's kind of like semantics a little bit because if I'm giving my money to someone who takes my money and uses it to kill animals.
Hold on, I'm not done. I'm answering the question.
Like if I give him money and he uses my money to kill an animal, then you could say that's indirect.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still think that's pretty direct because when I pay him, I know what he's going to do with the money. So you might as well, you're not dragging the knife across the animal's throat, but you might as well be because you're paying someone to do it for you on your behalf, right?
Like you could be paying someone to steal something, and then like you could be paying someone to steal something, but that doesn't.
I guess under that assumption, I am causing it in the very slightest. I am harming animals.
So do you know how many, like for an average, and I'm not saying that this is your number, but do you know for like an average meat eater, like what is the number of animals that have to die like every year for a meat eater to eat meat? Like this is the average number.
Right. Is it 100?
It's more than 100. It's more than 100.
Well, how high?
It's about, so for average meat eater to eat animals, about 200 something animals have to die every year for that to be sustained. And that's an average number.
Your job. Did you want to see more things?
About what?
Or not? Or do you still want to learn about how you're harming animals? I'm vegan, so I agree.
Nice. We got vegan in the crowd. Love that.
I'm just also anti.
Do you think this is an important conversation?
I do. I think you're doing very important work.
Okay.
I also have ADHD and wanted to see more things. You want to come?
What?
You want to come?
So hang on, before I let you go, do you think that, so you agreed first of all that the sign is true, and you said it's indirect, and then we kind of talked about whether it's indirect or not. So let me ask you this now. Do you think that, so if this is true, that if you're not vegan that you are harming animals, do you think that it would be more in alignment with who you are as a person and your morals and your beliefs to be vegan? Do you think that would be closer in alignment with your morals?
I don't think I'd get by as vegan, in my opinion.
That's not what I asked. We could talk about that, but that's not the question I asked.
I have people waiting.
Okay. But do you think it would be more in alignment with who you are?
I guess it would probably be for the better if people went vegan, but I don't think there's enough alternatives at the moment.
But just for you.
For me?
Do you like harming animals?
No.
Okay. So if you went vegan, wouldn't that mean that less animals are being harmed on your behalf?
Yes.
So would you say that being vegan is more in alignment with your values?
Busy at work, not really.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you feel like would be the biggest obstacle for you to align your actions with your morals?
Finding alternatives.
Okay. Do you think that's an impossible thing to do? Find alternatives?
No.
Okay. So it sounds to me like if you were aware of the alternatives, it really wouldn't be that hard for you to go vegan.
Yeah, but I don't think there's enough alternatives out
Like
there.
for what specifically? Like
foods that I would eat.
Like, what are the most common foods that you eat? Like, what do you eat every day?
Chicken, mostly. Yeah.
But like how? Like sandwich?
Right. Yeah, sandwich, and then sometimes I'll eat hamburgers, but that's essentially the gist of what I would eat.
So
These are all
other
alternatives.
things.
So if we had some resources about alternatives and things like that, would you be interested in taking them?
I probably wouldn't change what I would eat unless like more people would like do it with me.
Don't you think it's the right thing to do? So are you saying then that you would only do the right thing if everyone was doing it? That's what you're saying, right?
Because I don't think I get by myself. I don't think myself will stop too much. Like I feel as if more people, like if I was in a group of 10 people doing it, it'd be better than just me.
So if I was in a group of 10 people and the 9 other people were all like killing children, and I was like, oh, well, yeah, this killing children thing is really wrong and we shouldn't be doing it.
One thing's illegal,
but hey,
and one's
9 other
not.
people are doing
All right,
it.
I got
so.
people waiting. Thanks
All right,
for the
yeah, thanks for talking. Appreciate it.
There's a ton of options in it.
Yep.
Hello.
Hey, it's pretty ignorant to say that you're intentionally harming animals if you're vegan.
No, if you're not vegan.
If you're vegan.
No, it says if you're not vegan, you're intentionally harming it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Guess that was that.
That he was pulling our.
I was like, you're right. That would be ignorant to say. Guys, you mind just not standing in front of the signs to get to see it? It's an important sign. You gotta show it off. I should have gave that guy a cookie.
I give him a lot of stuff.
Well, how to go?
Hopefully he reads it.
But the thing is,
Here is an option to try.
the thing is, you can give him that stuff, but you don't know if he's gonna read
Yeah,
it. So
hopefully he
So we
reads.
have to ask, hey, we have these alternatives here for you. If we give them to you, would you be interested in them? Because some people they'll take it, but they'll never read it.
Yeah, they're just gonna throw it.
Exactly. So we don't want to waste our stuff. We only want to give it to people who are interested in it.
Most likely he's gonna read it.
He probably will, but you never
Just to
know.
see if he can find some loophole to prove you
But
wrong.
it's just good to get people to get that verbal confirmation, you know?
He's probably just gonna find something to prove you wrong. He kept saying that, oh, I'm gonna prove the sign wrong. So most likely he's gonna read them and try and prove this, something in that thing
How's it
wrong.
going, sir? Do you talk or no? Do you speak English?
That sign is ignorant.
He's just like, oh, and then walk away. Hello. How are we doing today?
You're making me feel guilty, man.
Am I making you feel
You're making
guilty?
me feel guilty.
Wait. Am I making you feel
Yeah,
guilty?
and I'm such an animal lover.
Wait, but
That's
what?
fine.
Why am I making you feel? How am I?
It says if you're not a vegan, you are intentionally harming animals.
So are you saying this is not true? Is it true or untrue?
Not everybody can eat vegan.
Wait, is it true or not true, the sign?
It may, I don't know. It's an iffy answer. It's iffy.
What do you all think? Is it true or not true?
This is how people survive. It's like other
But if it is
animals
true,
eat other
if it is
animals.
true, then you're making yourself feel bad because you're the one harming the animals. The sign is just saying
Not everybody can
the
eat
sign is
vegan,
just saying the
right?
truth.
Not everybody can eat gluten, right?
Wait, why can't everyone?
Because
Why can't you be
people
vegan?
have reactions to different things. What if they can't be vegan?
Let's talk about you. Because you said you feel bad.
I can't eat
Why?
vegan.
Why?
I've tried. I can't do it.
Why?
But I don't eat
Wait,
all
why?
animals either.
But why? Why can't you be
I get
vegan?
sick. I throw up.
What do you mean?
I throw up. I can't.
Are you sure about that?
I